What's good, big dog? It's your boy Dre, and this is Samurai Kennels. We're gearing up to head to the Howard Heinzel Classic, where I'm going to be mic'd up in the show ring and showing you exactly how it went down here in Arizona on May 24th. Stay tuned and enjoy the show. Peace.
Okay, let's go.
I'm Nate Hardy. I'm out of Oklahoma. We're out here in Taylor, Arizona today for the Howard Heinzel Memorial Show. We about got everybody entered up and set up, so we're gonna get started here before too long.
JB Click had Heinzel dogs for 44 years. I pulled old Nate in and got him outfitted, and turned a lot of my good dogs over to Nate in Oklahoma. He's taken over the show. We've done it for about 16, 17 years. I knew Howard real well. He was a good friend of mine, and I got my first set of dogs right out of Pooch Patch Ranch, Howard Heinzel's place in Tempe, Arizona. So we've had a lot of good support up here. We don't have anything going in Arizona except this little show, so we've kept it going, and hopefully we can get some other bigger shows in the metropolitan areas going. Nate's got some really good dogs that he's worked with. He's caught a lot of hogs in Oklahoma and Texas. They're good catch dogs, and they're good people dogs. You know, we've kept a line that I go by a rule. I've never bred, fed, or kept a man biter because I don't believe in that. They don't have to be man biters or aggressive toward people to be good, solid dogs. And so I'm really proud of Nate and his wife, Dallas. They've done a real good job, man. She collects the money and takes care of the entries and everything. And I'm grateful to the judges that over the years that have come out here and judged this. I've had some real good judges. Luigi Bezzi from Italy, and Gary Hammond's come out. Marty Street, he's judged several times. Marty, say hello.
Hello, Marty.
Hello, Marty. And we're trying to help Floyd Boudreau out a little. We're having a little raffle here. We got some pepper spray and one of them headlamps to where if you got to get up in the middle of the night and go out in the middle of a yard, you don't have to try to hold a flashlight because you need both hands to kind of remedy the situation, you know. And also, there is a vendor over here that drove all the way from Oklahoma. She has got some fancy stuff, collars, breasts, harnesses, really, and I appreciate it. We had like four complete families come out from Oklahoma, and that's a long trip to come to here. But
Winston Designs. If you're looking for any collars, hardware, leashes, Winston Designs, Facebook, Instagram, that good stuff. Good stuff.
So, yeah, we're hoping to have a good time, and I'm glad to see you here again. Yes, sir. Did you placed in the treadmill races last year? Yes, sir. You got some good dogs, man. Fine looking. You take good care of them. Nice to meet your family. That's what this is all about, bringing families out here. The kids get to have something to do, you know, and so it's been a good time. We hope it continues.
Thank you for coming out, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to have a good time. We're all going to respect each other. Don't face your dogs off, please.
It's my belief that a lot of channels just record dog shows without any kind of context to what's going on. If you've never been to a dog show, they can be really boring unless you're competing. Here, I've decided to mic up just like the NBA players so you can hear the back and forth between the judge and myself, as well as get some of the perspective from being inside the ring. Enjoy.
So I guess we're going to go with the junior handlers first for your kids. Okay. Do 6 and under. Please don't bring them out with an adult dog. Right. Yeah. If that's all you have, please be with your kid. Don't let nothing happen.
What you're witnessing right now is what's known as a handler's meeting. The judge meets with all the competitors to give his do's and don'ts for in the show ring. This is a class I did not compete in, but it's known as Best Red. All the dogs are red-nosed dogs, and they're competing for conformational soundness as well as just overall appearance and attitude. Check them out. Now I'm about to enter the ring. You would not be able to hear these conversations unless you were there and in the ring. Come on, guys. Good girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Good girl, Kazi.
She pregnant?
Yes, sir. You can tell. He knew she was pregnant. My wife, who is recording from outside of the ring, I'm relaying a message that she could not hear herself.
How long?
About the first 21 days. Yeah, we're about to hit that second trimester.
Let me see your teeth. Okay. Good job. Good job, Mommy. I hope you have a whole bunch.
Good girl. What's the Kazi? What's the Kazi? What's the Kazi? Watch him. Kazi. Good girl, Mom. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let's go, son. Come on. Come on. Good.
And this is the litter maid.
This is the dad.
Oh, that's the dad.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he was bred back to his mom to make her, so he is technically a half sibling. Yeah. So now we're at the performance phase, and this is honestly why I came to this show this year. Like the confirmation stuff is cool and it's great, and I love the confirmation side of my dogs. But as you can see, man, like my dogs always get kudos for their confirmation standards, but I like to compete, man. And I came in third for all my performances, but at the same time, like this is my first time ever doing the walk line with Saki. This is his second ever mill race, and actually you're gonna see that he falls off the mill during his mill race. And brother Nate Hardy, man, he's a solid guy, bro. I can't say nothing negative about Nate or his brothers, or his wife, or Mr. JB, or none of the people that were at this get together, because at the end of the day, man, we're here for the dogs. And all this stuff that happens on the internet, I know I'm on the internet, a YouTuber, and I'm talking about it, but it's really just, it feels good, man, to get out and compete and to enjoy other people who just want to see the dogs, you know, do something cool. So shouts out to Nate, shouts out to everybody who came out. You know, I left the sound on, so if it's a little jumbled, I apologize, but I wanted you to be able to hear a lot of what's going on and hear Nate calling out the different stuff that he's calling out. This brother is putting this together by himself. You know, him and his family are getting together and doing something for the community of Arizona, and they're from Oklahoma, so they're doing more for the state of Arizona, American PitBull Terrier community than Arizonans are. You're going to see here in a second, Saki, I sped him up and he kind of falls off the back of the mill. Nate and them, man, they had my back, man. They kept the dog going. And Saki smartens up. He's like, okay, I can't go that fast. I don't want to fall off again. So he monitors his own speed. Nate's brothers are there to catch him, man. He's ready to go, man. Like these brothers are solid guys, man. They genuinely want to see the dog compete. These videos are kind of cut and edited for time purposes. If you want to see the full video uncut without me commentating and all that stuff, man, you can go over to the Shogun Unlimited channel. We're going to be releasing the actual uncut raw footage, so you can see the full ring commentary this week. Additionally, on one of our lives, I'll be doing a live Q&A, just talking about the show, my experience, and giving you Dre's thoughts on it. I'm not here to do that today on this video. I just want you to see the competition and see that Arizona has stuff going on, and that while I'm on the internet and I'm an internet dog guy, I just got bit right there, by the way, y'all. While I'm an internet dog guy, I actually get out and compete with my dogs, and I enjoy competing with my animals, and I have a lot of fun with my animals. So shouts out to Nate, shouts out to all the dogs that competed. I only showed the 3 dogs that placed on the slap mill, and I think I did the same thing for the walk line here in a second, but I'm gonna put on some music. As y'all can see, my son was kind of in the way. He was kind of done with the end of the day, so I had to dip out really fast. He was mad because he couldn't play with the dogs anymore, and he wanted to play with the dogs. But I think this is Bo Cephas, if I'm not mistaken. And Bo, look how this dog runs this field. You can tell this dog does this for real, you know, for real. And shouts out to Dallas, man. She's a phenomenal dog lady. Got nothing but respect for the whole Hardy family, man. Salutes y'all. Even the young kids, man. All this racist stuff that people talk about nowadays, man. Black people, white people, Mexican, all this stuff, man. Our kids got together and played. They were playing with snails and puppies and all kind of stuff, man. And, you know, there might have been some people there that might have felt some type of way, but they weren't going to show up because the majority were about this business with these dogs. And, you know, there's no place for that in this world with real good dog people, you know. Nate and them invited me out to Oklahoma whenever I'm ready to hunt. They said, come on down I-40 and hit Oklahoma, man, let's go hunt. So with his next litter of puppies, I would love to take him up on that offer. And even this Bo Cephas dog, man, I would love it. I want some of that blood. You know, I think he would look good with Kamikaze. And some people go, well, what does looks matter if the dog can't perform? That dog right there has a scratch on his face right now from a hog hunt. That's a working dog. And my dogs are getting into the work as well, you know. Shouts out to Mr. JB Click for that 3rd place. I appreciate that. You know, we came out, we got 2nd last year, but we got outclassed this year. And ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. They brought some dogs that were really working. That dog really works hogs, you know. I'm proud to lose to a real hog dogger, because there's a lot of people that signed up that didn't even let their dogs compete because they were scared, you know. But we ain't scared of Samurai Kennels. Samurai Canines, we gonna compete regardless who it is, you know. We want our dogs used for all kind of work. And here we are with the wall climb, you know. Saki's up next. If y'all want to see Saki, it is in the video, but I watched this dog, man. This is a good dog. He's a real hog dog. They really do work. They really catch. These brothers are a week out of the swamp catching hogs, and the dogs are still willing to work. that's the kind of durability I want with my dogs. And if your dogs don't have them, it's not an issue. But I want to be around other dogs, other people who work their dogs. I don't care how they work. They got to be working for me to want to cross into them. And these brothers did that at a very high level. So this dog right here is gonna shoot at that wall, and boom, you know, he missed. You know, so what? They come back, you know, redirect him, and they get the dog to do what they needed to do. But I'm gonna play some music for it, and we're gonna keep it moving. But the wall climb was really fun. We'll do a live where we talk about it, break it down and stuff. You gotta check out Shogun Unlimited for that. This is not to educate you, this is just to show you the work. You know, if you're talking about getting a Samurai Kennels dog or either one of these Hardy Boy dogs, you know, here's the work. Here's what we're doing that you can do publicly, legally. You can't really show Hawk on the internet. It's too gory, too gruesome. So you just gotta show the athleticism of these dogs. And maybe show some pictures of them catch with the hog they caught. Because the process of catching a hog is not a pretty concept, and all dogs can make it. So there we go with that. And we take care of each other, you know. Brother Nate hooked me up with some things. I hooked him up with my breaking stick, because he broke his breaking stick taking care of the community, putting up that wall right there. He was using it as a wedge from the tip off his breaking stick. So, you know what I'm saying, we work like brothers. And once again, I gotta say it, man, all y'all people who are being really divisive, that's fine, do you, but I don't subscribe to that. I work with who works with me, man, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, you know. So I'm sharing this video with Nate. I hope he shares it and he shows everybody what he's doing, because it takes a lot to go out there and haul dog one weekend and put on a show for a whole other state the next weekend. He brought us together with Winston Concepts. I've met her at a couple other dog shows, but this is the first time I really got to talk to her, compete with her, and meet her as a person, and she does good business. Also, for those of y'all who used to purchase hides from me, I'm only endorsing Winston. I'm only endorsing Winston Concepts. She's the only person I endorse for hog hides. I bought 2 of them from her yesterday, and I'll be raffling one of them off. So yeah, man, shouts out to her. My wife and I actually bought a raffle ticket and won some shot glasses from her, as well as a couple of leather keychains, and I'll be showing them off in a couple videos. So, but this video is about, at this point, it's just about the dogs and me running off and me some commentary. We definitely won some raffles. We won 3 third places. Kazi won 3rd place in Judge's Choice. She's pregnant. You heard the judge talk about it earlier. Saki won 3rd place in local wall climb and the slat mill. So we're now clocking. Saki's a two-timer on the slat mill, or 1-timer on the wall climb placing. He's not 1st place by any means. We know we got work to do, but we're working. Yeah, so salute to that. And for this last clip before I start playing music, I'm gonna do a side-by-side of me with no wall in my house, showing you how I got started, and then I'm gonna play some music for y'all. We're gonna take y'all out of here, man. But until next time, this has been Samurai Kennels, Andre Williams, the Shogun. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and share. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head nod flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never moved for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone his pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.